What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Well, coming to you right here in front of the old relic wall. Chris is joining me on this one. But no, this is the day 3 of Digstock, and we didn't film an intro while we were there. So this is the intro. And so what we're going to do in this video is very, very short. We just hunted for, I don't know, what, an hour?
Hour and a half maybe.
Hour and a half or whatever. Didn't find a lot, but we found enough that was actually very quite significant. So we're going to take you now, let you see some of the footage from that, and then we'll bring you back in just a minute. All right, y'all, I had a 5149, and turns out to be this. That's a fired pistol ball or something here. Pretty neat. Interesting. 75, 76. It's out. Now it's 69, 70. That was something shallow. It's coin.
Hey, 69, sure. Zinc. Sweetie. Is it Indian? It's fatty. This fatty would be 64, wouldn't it?
I think it's an Indian.
Yeah, if it's a fatty, it's a 64.
I'm gonna walk out here with an Indian today too. It is an Indian. Look at that.
Yeah, it's 8.
I think it's 1870.
Yeah, it looks like an 1870 something, don't it? Good job.
I think it's 1870.
Nice.
You still got me beat. Not today though. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just to let y'all know, I dug that plug. There's the Nokta tent. It's been right here all on. Well, what's the verdict? What you been finding?
Shotgun shell.
Oh. Nice. Well,
That's the first thing I've dug in forever.
he said there was an old home site right here where this tent's sitting.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There's a lot of iron.
Yeah, there is a lot of iron in here. Well, that makes sense. So again, that was awesome that I found that penny. That was just the best, because now that has beat my record. I have beat my record for the oldest coin I have ever found.
He did not beat my record though.
Well, that is true, but I beat the record for the day.
That's right.
Yep. So what Chris found that I didn't get it on video was this right here, and this is a
garbage.
Yeah, Chris says garbage, but y'all know what that is. If you watch any kind of relic videos, or you relic hunting videos, or if you dig these things up, that is a Model A or a Model T valve stem.
Yeah, that was almost going in my trash pouch, and Steven said, "You don't know what you got, do you?" No,
Yeah.
I don't.
He literally said, "I just got this garbage," and I was like, "Dude, that ain't garbage, man. That's a valve stem from a Model A or a Model T." I'm like, "That's cool, dude."
Yeah,
But whatever.
this is from a 1500s to maybe 1600, early 1600s valve stem on my
So that being said, I did beat him when it come to oldest find of the day, and not just oldest find, but dated item, because mine was dated 1869. No, 1879.
Yes, and we go by the oldest dated, so
That's right. It's got to have a date on it.
he got me with this dumb little Indian head.
Yep. So so where's that medallion at?
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just kidding. Here is the medallion that he's gonna win, and this is older than his.
That is true.
Dated older
Yep.
than his.
Yep.
Not really older, but dated older.
Yep.
Anyway, congratulations, Steven.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Now,
Enjoyed it.
yes. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Again, that was just last day. That was just hunting right around headquarters right there.
Yeah, that was literally found 15 foot. For his penny was found 15 foot from our tent.
Hilarious. What we kind of want to talk about for just a minute, and we're not going to talk about it long, as long as you're talking, not me, is we want to talk about the event itself, Digstock, and our thoughts on it. Our thoughts, and then some of the finds. I'm just going to show you some of the pictures of the finds that were found, and I'm going to give you the top 3 that I think that were the greatest finds. Not our finds, stuff that we didn't find. It's things that people found that were just top of the chart, out of this world finds at a digging event.
And don't get us wrong, some people did not find anything. We talked to a few that they just didn't have any luck.
Yep.
You know, that's digging.
Yep.
You're going to dig more garbage than you are anything else most of the time.
Yep.
Sometimes you're going to get lucky and you're going to hit those items that you've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just digging. There's going to be, and if you look on the Facebook page, there's going to be people bashing the event. The event was awesome.
It was great.
Amazing. So
I was there last year. I think this year was better. And there was several people I talked to that said the finds that came out of the ground probably topped some of the best Digstock. This may have topped some of the best Digstock events of all time.
And they were tons of giveaways.
Yep.
Tons of them.
Yep. So just we're going to talk about just the thoughts of it. I thought it was a great event. The location this year was better. The farm was just amazing. And we actually got to meet the farmer that actually owned the property.
90?
He was 90-something years old. He actually come out there and seen that big full table of all those relics. And
when we say full table, that was like, what, 4 or 5 8-foot tables?
Yes.
Completely covered with finds.
Yep. It was really cool. But there was 3 main things that I thought that were the best. And I'm going to start with the one of the first ones found of the week, and that was the slave shackles. It was just an iron target, and Chris probably wouldn't have dug it up.
Nope.
I probably wouldn't have either. I'd have probably went over it a few times and seen that it was just pure iron, and I probably would have said, nah, I'm gonna move on. And but this person that dug this iron target found a set of, it was not a set, it was just a shackle. And that was really cool because it was a slave shackle.
Now I may have found the chain to it, because I found a chain.
He did find a chain. I thought that was a great find. The second best thing, I don't know, they're kind of, I would say the second best thing that I saw on the table was the Indian trade bracelet, and that thing was really cool.
Now that would have been dated back to the early 16s, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 1600s. Because when the settlers, when the colonists, the white man first came over to mainland America and hit, of course, North Carolina and moved in there, they began trading with the Indians in the area, and they would trade off things. And one of the things that was traded off was this bracelet. One of the things that it was a trade item, and so somebody eventually lost it or whatever, and somebody last week found that thing at Digstock.
That was awesome.
And so that thing dates back into probably 1600s. The thing I thought was the greatest, again, it goes back to the Indian trading between the white settlers and the Indians, was that kettle point. And they were trading at the time, they were trading kettle pots with the Indians. And so the Indians, they would actually take these things and cut them up, and they would actually make spearheads and arrowheads out of them. And sure enough, somebody found one.
Perfect condition.
Yeah.
Perfect condition.
The story was, the guy walked up to the table where all the finds were at. He walked up and handed it to the guy. He said, "Can y'all help me identify this thing?" He laid it in the dude's hand, and the man looked at it. He says, "You have no idea what you found, do you?" And he said, "No." He said, "You're probably holding something that's probably one of the oldest metal relics in the United States."
And he said it was museum quality.
Yeah, he said this belongs in a museum. Mm-hmm. But it was so cool to see that and to get the story behind it, because I wouldn't have known what it was either. But getting the story behind it and understanding what it was that he found. And that's why I like going to these events as well, because we were able to take stuff to other people that see relics like this all the time, and we were able to hand them something and say, "Hey, what is this? What is your thoughts on this button, whatever it was?" and they put their 2 cents worth into it. And so it was really cool. And events like this is good for that as well. Besides just digging, you get to meet people that, you know, you probably wouldn't be able to meet otherwise. And yeah. But anyway, that's the 3 top things I think. Besides the silver coins, there was some great silver coins, British silver coins, hammered silver coins, Spanish silver coins from the 1700s, 1800s. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Kind of the last thing I want to talk about is what we did on the first full day before the event.
Yeah, it was the day before the event started.
Yeah, so we went up on a Tuesday night, and we drove up. He drove up. Appreciate it. And he drove all 6 hours, got there, stayed the night, got up the next morning, and we wanted to go see something historical, something that would kind of help us relate to the area. And so there's a town there that's more or less now just a historic town. It's called Historic Halifax, and we went there basically to learn the area, we just went to learn a little bit of history about the people that used to live there and all that kind of cool stuff.
And come to find out, the population back then was more than what the population in Halifax is today, like a lot more.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they said it was about 900 people, or was it 700?
No, it was 900.
Yeah, there's about 900 people that was there living in Halifax, you know, in that period, in that era.
And because the trade route come up the Roanoke River, and Halifax is right on the Roanoke River.
Yep.
And when they brought the railroad in is when pretty much Halifax people started moving to where the railroad was, because now that was the new trading route.
We learned all of that, seen some really cool buildings, some cool houses, learned some cool history.
You'll actually see some pictures of that.
Absolutely, I'm throwing them up there as we speak.
Yeah, we put ourselves in jail.
Yeah, it was awesome. We did put ourselves in jail. It was great, but no, we did have a good time, and we do appreciate Nokta for basically taking care of us and sending us up there. And we did our part when we got there. We took care of their booth, and we tried to represent them well. If you went to Digstock this year and you came by and seen us at the tent, hey, put it in the comment section, and I don't know, tell us what you found, your favorite find, whether it was something you found or something that one of your favorite finds. But yeah, let us know what you found too, because we didn't get to talk to everybody about what they found.
That's right.
So, but anyway, hey, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope you have a good day. God bless, and we'll see you next time. And what?
Remember to treat everybody like you want to be treated.
That's right. See you.